Peace, 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 brothers and sisters. How you doing? It's your shoe, Amun. Came out here. It's a little cool breeze, not bad. Came out here to do my laundry, even though I could do laundry in the house. But sometimes I have to come to the laundry mat because I have like bigger quilts and stuff. And then I went to the supermarket and got me 2 cases of water. Brothers and sisters, I want you to hear me, and hear me now, hear me well. A lot of you are in organizations, a lot of you are in institutions, a lot of you are into groups, churches, whatever makes you feel comfortable, spiritual guidance. You might be with a guiding counselor, a shrink, to help you live your life in whatever conditions that is in. Some of you drinking alcohol beverages, beers, liquor, wine. Some of you on drugs, medical, pharmaceutical drugs. Some of you on street drugs to help you get through your daily lives. Brothers and sisters, different parts of the country is going through mayhem, issues. We understand that. Well, I understand that. You understand that. We all going through times and tribulations. But the reason why I'm mentioning these things is because for some apparent reason, people like to mention what church they go to, what group they into. Literally, they like to mention these things like it means a big thing. I mean, psychologically, it might mean something to you because you join a group, you join some institution, and etc., and etc. But in reality, you see how the weather can knock all that shit off? Just knock it out. The weather. Yeah, I'm talking about Texas. Even here, where I live, the weather just, bam, stopped everything. And then, you get people go, oh, we at the end of the times. Let me make it clear. This earth, this beautiful earth, has been here for millions of years. When you talk in fear, like we at the end of time, when you say you at the end of time of your fucking life cycle, your life cycle, brothers and sisters, your life cycle. When you read these books that people have written, gave their opinions and their philosophies of what went on in their time. If you understand about life, it's a cycle. Born, rebirth. Born, rebirth. It's a cycle. What you think is going to snow one year and don't snow another? Some years it snows heavier than others. Some year it rains in the wintertime a lot more than it snows. Some wintertime is a lot more warmer than usual. Brothers and sisters, you got to understand something. A lot of y'all constantly with this Armageddon and Armageddon is coming, all this stuff. You don't want no fucking Armageddon. Let's stop talking like that. You really ready for fucking Armageddon? You really ready to deal with destruction all around you? Huh? And you hope that you can survive? See, a lot of these people that constantly repeat these things, they're not really ready for that shit. Where you gonna hide? Where you gonna hide? You talk like it. But realistically, Armageddon is always a second away. Your life. Your life. And if you constantly worrying about Armageddon, maybe you should just go to sleep forever. Take a pill, they'll put your ass to sleep forever, and that'll be the end of it. Because you on this earth to live it out. We're going to go through disasters because this is the planet. The planet is always in a cycle. You don't going to stop because it's the 1800s, the 1700s, the 1600s. Move forward. 1900s, 2000s. You think the earth's going to stop because of you? You think it's going to stop recycling because of you? All of a sudden, you feel, we have the technology. You can manipulate certain things. But the earth don't stop because of you. It's going to go through the things it's going to go through. I say that to say this. A lot of you really need to reprogram your mind. Because it's been already programmed for you. Understand that. And you really have a lack of education because the school system do not teach you, the school systems do not teach you everything you need to know. That's just a fact. They're not programmed to teach you the things of the way the universe, the way of life is. They're not programmed to do that. The teacher's not getting paid for that. They're teaching you to do what? I'm going to tell you what the teachers they taught to do. They teach you to be a slave. To continue, they're not telling you for you to own your own business. They're teaching you how to work for someone else. You know it's the truth when you decide to realize it. You know, I hear people talking about, we at the end of the world, and then you get the people, the biblical people, the so-called biblical people. Oh, it's at the end of the world. We're in time of revelation. Really? We always been in famine. We always been in wars. There's been wars since human beings started to exist on this planet. It's called control. It's called conquering. It's called, I want what you got. Now we're coming to get it. So, this is our time. I'm 53 years old. I've seen many wars, literally, family members in wars, many wars. Real talk. So, think about what the fuck you're talking about. A lot of you can go through the same thing. Your family members been through wars. And if you've been to wars, you was in the army and you had to go to war, think about this shit. It's history of war, all in all kinds of books. Famine all over the world. They just show you what they want to show you, particularly Africa. Huh? There's always been famine. Shit. There's famine where I live right now. Yeah, you got people who have to go, put food in different buildings and help people out to eat because, people trying to grow up before their time and some people don't give a shit. They just want to go out and do whatever they want to do and then make babies and babies suffering. We got fucking millions of fucking babies that's not wanted. Right here in America. Talking about famine. This shit exists right now. It's been going on. Where the fuck you been at? You got some parts of China, they got fucking millions of babies that's unwanted. All over the world. Of our mistakes. Of our time. And the things we've been doing. Huh? Yeah, you better clean your fucking mind up. But you think this supposed to stop? Because people say, I want to do what I want to do. I want to do what I want to do. That's what people say, right? I'm going to do what I want to do. So brothers and sisters, whoever watched this video, think about it. Re-educate your mind. Understand the way the world really works. It's always been about finances, money, wealth, but number one, resources. And all this Armageddon shit you keep talking about, yeah, that's your Armageddon. That's your fucking time. Because every 10 to 100 years, people are talking the same old shit. You think they wasn't saying that 100 years ago? We at the end of time. We at the end of time. Yeah, that's your time. That's your time. Some people got lucky to live 118 years old. I mean, maybe you should talk to those people. You ever look for somebody who lived to be 118, 120, 101? These people live to be a century years old. Special people. To live to be a century year old. Ask them if anybody talk about the end of the time. They'll tell you. They'll tell you. People have been doing it for hundreds of thousands of years. You think this shit is fucking new? And when I keep hearing certain people talking about we at the end of time and this is that, let me tell you something. Ain't nothing happened to your ass. Certain people has been assassinated, right? We're gonna get into that too. I'm gonna talk about assassination, how certain people got assassinated, and how other people didn't. We're gonna get into that in my next message. I'm sure I'm in Rob. Armageddon? Let me tell you something, Armageddon is you. You better live your life. You start worrying about dying. If you die, shit, be thankful. You weren't expecting that, huh? Be thankful. Because living on this earth, going through the problems we go through, it's something else. But be thankful you're alive, and be thankful when it's time to go. Because we got a chance to live on this earth and be able to do the things we do. Peace out. I'm sure I'm wrong.